Hello, all. It's your girl Tiffany, Madam Malicious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one who isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If y'all would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe. This is going to be a general message for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. Remember that this reading can apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as it may be presenting to you or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know, guys, okay? So actually, this is like a public service announcement or warning, for the targeted individuals, guys, okay? So if you are someone who matter-of-factly know that you are a targeted individual, okay, then this message is for you all, guys, okay? I think this is going to be really quick. However, I am shuffling at the same time, so if there are any extra messages that try to come out or what have you, then I will share those with you all in accordance to what I'm trying to tell you, okay? So, guys, for those of you all who are targeted individuals, okay, whether you all, not everybody who are targeted individuals are on the same level. Not everybody who are targeted individuals are even awakened, guys, okay? Y'all will be surprised as to how many people are being targeted that have no idea that they are being targeted yet, okay? They have a covert and an overt way of doing things or what have you. So like I said, there's a lot of people who are targeted individuals who are, or people who are being gang stalked and harassed and, tracked and traced and all other kinds of things that's going on, and they are not aware of it yet, okay? And then you even have the people who is aware that these things are going on around them, but they may not be awakened. I feel like those of us who have experienced awakening or multiple awakenings, we try. It doesn't mean we don't go through things, because we obviously go through things on a daily basis, but those of us who are awakened and know that we are targeted individuals and these things are going on, sometimes we are able to cope with certain things or find different methods to help us cope from one day to the next or what have you. But for someone who hasn't even experienced awakening, they're just aware that it's weird goings on around them. Certain things keep happening to them or around them and different things like that, or what have you. But they don't have that extra knowledge, that extra knowing, able to really see in depth of the things that's happening or what have you. Those people are all going to be on different levels, but they're all targeted individuals, guys. So, okay. So like I said, this message is for those of us who are targeted individuals, guys. Okay. Some of you may have, those of you who I feel like are awakened may already be aware of this. Okay. Some of you anyway. Those of you who have not experienced an awakening or is not even aware that you're a targeted individual may be totally oblivious to what I'm about to say, guys, okay? But if you are a targeted individual, guys, okay, Spirit has these, like, subliminal messages, hidden messages, secret messages, knowledge about certain things. It comes to me in different ways, just depending on what's going on, okay, guys? So today's message is for individuals who are targeted individual, whether yourself, even your children, okay? Because if you are a target and you have children, your kids are targeted individuals as well. They are being targeted as well, guys, okay? Especially if you have younger children. If you have children that are underage or what have you that you still have to provide for and take care of, they are definitely being, targeted as well. It is possible for you to have adult children who may be targeted individuals as well, okay? But it's also just as easy to have adult children who are sellouts in your gang stalkers if you have like way older children or what have you. But this is predominantly for those of you who have children who are underage that you still have to provide for and take care of, okay? Both you and your children are being targeted, guys, okay? So there's several different messages that Spirit has been making me aware of, okay? When it comes to the wickedness in high places, like at this point, I can call these bitches dirty dices before they stop rolling, okay? I see them snake eyes before the dice even stop moving, okay? which is something that I displayed to you all. I think that was yesterday I posted that reading or what have you. And I knew about something that was going to happen before it even freaking happened. And I literally told y'all about it. And then boom, it was like there and it was happening or what have you. And that's basically when I was breaking down that whole Brown University thing that was going on, a shooting that was going on. If you all didn't catch the reading yesterday that I did, I think I entitled that video something about what are they hiding while entertaining you or something like that or what have you. I kind of went into, I was telling you all that there was subliminal, that was a staged event, and as well as a false flag at the same time. But that's not to say that people wasn't hurt or injured or what have you. But I was telling you all that there were subliminals within the subliminals. Like they were showing you, there were subliminal messages and hints and clues to this and that tied into the situation at hand that was being put on display that was going on. But I also was able to clearly see that there was a hidden subliminal in there that there was going to be a targeted attack on 2 people because the key numbers in there, that's the reason why they claim only 2 people died in the Brown University shooting, but there was 9 that was injured. Okay, even with 9 plus 2 makes an 11. That makes a 2 still. You understand what I'm saying? And it was different things. I can go through each thing that I seen and how that I came up with what I came up with, but it was letting me know that there was going to be a targeted attack on 2 individuals or what have you. And it was other symbolisms that I seen, but this is what I literally was able to get it from it. But I knew that that was a staged event or what have you. Also, I will say this real quick that the reason why they do not have a shooter yet is because there was somebody who is, I'm going to say it like this, an insider was used to pull off the Brown University situation. Okay, there is they haven't been able to produce a real patsy and a real patsy wasn't even used in the shooting. But at some point, if they come along and be like, oh yeah, we have the shooter, the suspect that was involved in the Brown University shooting, that person is totally going to be a mind controlled, brainwashed patsy. Okay, because they in fact used an insider, somebody in authority, to pull off the Brown University thing. And those of you who are not in the know, who are not awakening, you're not going to understand that. Somebody is like, what? You're out of your mind. You're crazy. Okay, but this is the reason why they have no real footage of the supposed suspect, okay, except for when that person was exiting the building. And when that person was exiting the building and they were turning on the street they were turning on, that person disappeared and left then, okay? But they still told you that the building was, that they were under shutdown, they was under lockdown, and there was still an active shooter, but there was no shooter inside of the freaking building, okay? It was a whole dramatization, it was a whole staged event, okay? And that the person that they used to pull that off, like I said, was an insider, okay? To do it. This is the reason why this person was covered from head to toe. You couldn't even tell that person's race. You couldn't even see that person's face. It was like they were a ghost, okay? And they did it like that on purpose, okay? Because there was an insider that was used, okay? Anytime they're prolonging like that or what have you, they're delaying information, they make it seem like, oh, this is the reason why they don't want to come out. I was watching, I think it was 9 News, okay, is one of the first news stations that I ended up clicking on when I heard about the situation or what have you. That channel, I don't know if it's a local channel in the town where Brown University is, but that channel had came out and said that the suspect was an Asian individual or what have you. And I said, I call bullshit then. I said, we have never had, whether an Asian American or Asian American or otherwise, okay, Asian, Korean, anything like that, Chinese, serial killer, let alone mass shooter in the United States of America. Never. in history. So I knew it was bullshit then, but they ended up recanting it because they had literally came out and was like, oh yeah, they have a suspect in custody and it's an Asian person or something like that or whatever, and they recanted it. And then it was like, oh, they don't have any suspect at all in custody or what have you. And then they played pretend like there was a whole shutdown, there was a whole dramatization in real time while they were telling you, oh, everything's on lockdown. We're telling the people, the students, to hide in place. They're locked down in place. The whole building is locked down and surrounded. You never seen fucking SWAT or any fucking thing. You never seen anybody in any real technical fucking gear that actually, and then while they were telling you they were under lockdown, they had them people running out, the supposed students running out, and every one of the students, which were crisis actors that you seen in front of the cameras, they had them run out with their hands up. They looking dead in the fucking cameras, and every last one of those people that you seen were brown skin complected. Okay, they were either Asian people or Native American looking people, or either Indonesian looking people, or whatever. They were brown skinned. There was pigment to their skin. Okay, this was all done on purpose. Okay, and then so yesterday morning they came out and oh yeah, we've got a suspect in custody. They let that suspect go because that person is not in connection with the crime that took place at the fuck all. Okay. And the very next day, they have this mass shooting that happened in Australia. A father and a son, like, literally opened fire on a group of people celebrating Hanukkah, whatever their Hanukkah celebrations that they were doing. And, there's several people killed there. And all that kind of stuff. So, shit is being done on purpose, y'all. Shit is being done on purpose. Okay? There's attack on brown skinned people. It doesn't matter what culture where you come from, what your nationality is or whatever. It's an attack on brown skinned people, period. Okay? Anybody that's got any type of pigment to their skin, tan to their skin, it doesn't matter who you are. You could be Haitian, Jamaican, African, you could be you know what I'm saying, Korean, or anything. Anybody with any type of color to their skin. Somalis, all kinds of people. There's attack on people of color. There's an attack on the poor. There's an attack on the homeless. There's an attack on the working class. There's an attack on the middle class. Every fucking thing that is being done, that is going on right now, politically and otherwise, it is nothing but an attack from the middle class to the fucking lower class, to the poorer class of people. Okay? Anyway, that's besides the point, okay? I basically said all that to say that I was telling y'all, I told you all yesterday in the video that I did yesterday, that I was able to pick up on the subliminals within the subliminals. So it was like basically a crisis was going on, but they were literally displaying another crime that was going to take place. They put the subliminals within the subliminals of a crime that was already going on to signify a crime that was going to go on. And I told you, I picked up that there was going to be two people. It was going to be some type of targeted attack on two fucking people. And what came right after that, I also told y'all in that reading, is something came up with like purposeful distractions, okay? Well, you remember on Double Cross, the card that came out, that Double Cross, on that card was hidden and celebrity, okay? I had two different celebrity cards that came out, okay? And I told y'all, I said either there's celebrities involved in some kind of way and they have been double crossed, or either they're trying to say that these celebrities double crossed somebody or something like that, or whatever. Remember the enemy Big Mad? I could go through the whole thing without even seeing those cards anymore, or what have you. What came up later? What was his name? Something Reiner. Him and his wife found stabbed to death in their house. Okay, now I'm not really sure of all the details as it relates to the situation. They're being real tight-lipped. Rob Reiner is who he was. He was like an actor, a producer, director, and like all other kinds of things or what have you. Him and his wife, I believe her name was Michelle, was murdered, found stabbed to death. And I told y'all there was going to be a targeted attack on two fucking people. Okay, and I was able to fucking see it in the Brown University situation. Okay, I told y'all ahead of time. Okay, but anyway, I said this to say, but there's also other things that's going on. I'm specifically speaking to you targeted individuals because Spirit has brought certain things to my attention. Okay, now because I'm a targeted individual, I get subliminal threats all the time. Okay, so here's the rundown of the subliminal threats collective that if you are targeted individuals that you need to um, be on guard about, pay attention to. Okay, of course you need to watch your surroundings at all times. Okay, don't go back to nothing and nobody from your past exes, past friends, past business partners, associates, jobs, bosses, family, friends, anything like that. Don't go back to nothing and nobody from your past because they're all in on it. Okay. You need to watch your surroundings, okay? But this is the list of subliminal threats on targeted individuals. They are planning. There's a threat to, there's a plan to burn your house down, okay? There is also a plan for mysterious individual to be in your neighborhood, just like on Brown University, dressed in dark clothing from head to toe, with possibly a face mask on. That's going to shoot you. I think it's with a 22, whatever type of weapon, handgun it is. You and your child. I also got a subliminal. I had a whole vision that came up with there being an attack on a targeted individual, a mother, is like you with your child, and like you was the target. They were trying to hit you, but they just like it looks like they were shooting at your child. They just barely missed your child, or something like that, or what have you. Okay, so again, threat to bring your house down. Also, the other day, I got the threat of the entire house collapsing, like your ceiling caving in, okay? Remember when it happened when I told you the spell work was done, the root work and all the other spell work was done, and they had the tree that fell on my house, and it crashed in, it caved in, the other side of the freaking house, or what have you? Now I've been getting threats that they basically was going to do the spell work and different shit again, and they was going to cave in the whole roof and different things like that. It's also been threats that an explosion or a fire happen in your house, make you lose everything, make you homeless. Also the threats to be homeless, to be poor, to lose everything, or what have you. Many of you all have probably been seeing a whole lot of people, videos of people homeless on the street, people living in their cars, people living in their RVs, people living in their vans. All these videos, I've been seeing all these videos like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Okay, these are all subliminal messages, but subliminal messages come to me in many different ways. Okay, sometimes it comes to me in dreams, sometimes it comes to me in something I see, something I hear, something I feel, or something like that. Okay, obviously it's always the subliminal threats to lock you up, imprison you for some reason, institutionalize you for some reason. Okay, but if you're not a threat to yourself or anyone else, you don't have to worry about being institutionalized. Okay, if you're not committing any crimes, you don't have to worry about being in prison for anything. Okay, so also food poisoning. Okay, they're trying to send somebody into food poisoning you, okay? There's also the threat to be careful of people popping up in your life, acting like they are attracted to you, want to be in a relationship with you. They're trying to see who they can send in to get close to, that you will let your guards down to, so they can do something to you. But remember me telling you about those of you who are targeting individuals who have children, especially if you have girl children. But in this day and time, baby, it don't even matter, because they're turning out the boys too. Okay, they want to they're one to rape your virgin child. Okay, right up under your nose. Okay, attack you and attack your child. Okay, not making this up. These are the things that have been brought to my attention. Threats even towards me and my child. Okay, I'm telling you, these motherfuckers is they fucked up. Okay, in more ways than one. Okay, they twisted in the fucking head. Okay, they got some type of chemical imbalances or something. But these are the threats. Okay. From trying to stage a situation to look like gang-related violence, somebody in your neighborhood shoot and kill you. Also catastrophic accidents. Okay, all of a sudden out the blue, catastrophic accidents. For those of you who have vehicles, that would be important. Even those of you who do not and may ride with others and different things, you don't know who they're using, who they could trigger to do something, okay? Catastrophic accidents, some type of catastrophic collision that kill you and your child, okay? So be careful, even traveling in the vehicles, even if you have your own vehicle, okay? For those of you who don't have transportation of your own, be careful if you are given some type of transportation or something like that, especially if it's a used vehicle. If it's a used vehicle, it likely has a chip in it, it has a tracker on it, the brakes could have been pulled on it, or there literally could be a bomb or explosion attached to that motherfucker for it to blow up when you fucking start it up, or when you drive, or what have you. It could be something set as soon as you get on the freeway, go at accelerated speed, your brakes go out and you can't stop and smooth roll off the side of a cliff off the bridge or something like that, okay? But I've been seeing that catastrophic accidents or collision, house fires or explosions, stage gang-related violence where you're shot, food poisonings, okay? Home invasions, break-ins where you and your child is attacked, you and your child, you being eliminated and your child being RAPE, possibly even abducted, or because they have they're people who are into human trafficking and different things like that. So if you are a targeted individual, you need to be on guard for anything and everything. Just because you have a decent day, just because you feel like you're okay, doesn't mean that, things is over and everything is all right, okay? Also, another thing, guys, is police brutality. Okay, they've even I've seen subliminals where there are plans to have one of their sold out, secret society member officers trigger them to be mean or malicious to you, abuse you in some type of way, and make it seem like that you were hostile or resisting, or their life was in danger in some type of way, to give them excuse to kill you, okay? And know if you have any type of emergency and you have to call for emergency services, from the police to the first responders, ambulance, fire trucks, even your neighbors, okay, are aware that you are a targeted individual. All of these people are aware. So it'll be like a whole dramatization. It'll be like a whole fucking staged as event. Should a situation happen, these people are called and they come out, okay, to a situation in any way, shape, form, or fashion. They are all aware that you're a targeted individual and what is going on, and they're all playing their damn role, okay? You cannot trust anybody, Spirit is saying, okay? So y'all beware, okay, of these things that's going on, guys, okay? For those of you all who are targeting individuals, they know that you are awake, especially for those of you all who are targeting individuals and you're being targeted, you're being targeted because you are awake, because you're aware, because you speak truth or clarity and different things like that. If you notice, you didn't start being targeted till they realized that you was awake and aware. There was something that you said or you did or you spoke out about or something like that or what have you, that basically triggered a response for them to know that you were awake. And if you notice, you started being attacked then, and you noticed everybody that you were once friends with, cool with, lovers with, associates with, worked for, family you had, they all fell back off of you. You had them one day and all of a sudden the next day they were shaking and moving real funny. They were all acting different. They're all part of it. They're all in on it, okay? And they're all sworn to secrecy. They can't tell you the truth. This is the reason why the majority of them stay away from you, okay? To keep from yeah, look, burned, house fire here. So they're definitely planning this. You got ritual sacrifice here, okay? Somebody has set you up to be, they're trying to blood sacrifice you. They're trying to make you a human sacrifice, okay? They got plans to cause a house fire. This says burned here. Somebody could be trying to burn you alive. There could definitely be a fire sign that could have offered you up as a human sacrifice. This person could be a sellout. They could belong to some type of cult, coven, or secret society. that they're under contract with, and they have offered you up as a sacrifice. Okay, if they are a fire sign is called fire signs for a reason. Okay, which means it's the reason why they're would use fire to attack you. Okay, this says house fire, persecution. You're being persecuted, collective. Okay, this even says book burning or branding here. Okay, also, guys, be careful of even incidents that severely deform you, injure you, like alter your appearance in some type of way. Okay, a lot of these bitch witches, they're doing spell works on people every fucking day. And a lot of people think, it's funny, when it's, beauty spells and glamour spells. These are people that want you to be fat with a flat ass and, have nappy hair and fucked up teeth or some type of shit like that or what have you, when they're doing beauty spells on you because they don't want nobody to look at you and be attracted to you. That's also the reason why they be cock blocking and different things like that or what have you. And so they do these things to you. But you know what I'm saying? These are full grown as adults that are bullying other adults that's doing these things. They even do this. They even bully children. Okay. Y'all would be surprised as to how many professionals, okay, teachers, doctors, nurses, all kind of people that they use or what have you, that you can come into contact with. Okay, professional people, dentists, assistants. Like, I'm just naming people here off the top of my head, so I'm not talking about any persons in particular, but they will use anybody. These powers that be, they got folks in their pocket anywhere, and it's like these people shook it to death. These folks in power, because it's like they do whatever the fuck they say. It really trips me out sometimes. Sometimes I just sit back and watch all the different types of people who are involved and how easily they are motivated to do these wicked, hateful things to other people. And I just shake my head sometimes because it's just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? When you can go to the library and see a librarian, you know what I'm saying, doing something to gang stalk somebody, or you go to, you're in the grocery store, you see a little old elderly couple or some shit. It's like, really? You see people, church going people fresh out of freaking church, and they doing, being hateful, evil, wicked things to people. It's like, it is wow how they are able to use these people the way they do. Spirit is saying, yeah, this is being done by the wealthy elite. Something about a reign of terror, war, or uprising against you, collective. Something is also being done for money. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing something here about wealth. Okay, also something about, this is it, and it's the fall of civilization here. This is because of these people's greed and corruption. Their indulgence in their ignorance. They're doing something for money here. Okay, is why they're doing this to you, collective. Okay, these some toxic individuals here. Okay, yeah, these people are doing dark magic on you. They could even be trying to possess you or curse you in some type of way. These are people who have sold their soul to the devil. They're chained to the devil. You're someone who endured childhood trauma, collective. Okay, I'm seeing childhood trauma, and I'm seeing banishment here. So you are someone who was abused, abandoned, orphaned, kidnapped, or sold. These people are trying to cover their tracks, okay? Especially if you are awake and aware and you are a targeted individual, you could be speaking out truth and clarity about what these people did to you, okay? So these people are trying to oppress you. They're trying to silence you. They're trying to shut you up, okay? Also, y'all be very careful if you're targeted individuals. They keep on doing things to try to make you look crazy as well. They are like hell bent and desperate on making you look mentally ill, crazy, unfit, just out of your mind in some type of way. Okay, so definitely make sure you be logical and rational in your thinking and what you're doing. Document everything. Okay. Things that you're seeing, things that you're hearing, things that's going on, things that's being done to you, or what have you. Record things if you have to. Write things down if you have to, or what have you. Okay, and build up this proof that you have. But you are somebody who endured childhood trauma. Okay, so you're likely somebody who endured satanic ritual abuse. Okay, you've gone from childhood abuse to adulthood abuse, and because you are awake now, they are desperate to eliminate you, get rid of you. See, if you notice, as long as you was brainwashed, dumbed down under mind control, nobody bothered you. Okay? Long as them people could still play up in your face and you was still under mind control or what have you, nobody bothered you. Think about it. All while you probably lived, you know, when you was younger, the younger you were, the more careless and reckless you probably were. More childish you were. The more, lived, the things you did when you lived in sin and different things like that or what happened. Nobody fucking bothered you. Nobody. Okay? Nobody bothered you. But now you're being targeted and attacked every single day. It seems like every witch, warlock, sorcerer, sorceress, dark priest or priestess, witch practitioner, witch doctor, Wiccan, demon, devil, shapeshifter, satanic powers that be, the wickedness in high place, the shadow government, the industry, random ass strength. Seems like everybody working the fuck against you. Right now, you ain't doing shit. Childhood trauma and banishment. Not only did you endure childhood trauma, collective, but with this banishment, your entire life they have exiled you, shunned you, treated you like the black sheep. You was a scapegoat. They seen you as an easy target. They disowned you. They could have forced you into isolation, forced underground, solitude, you were segregated in some type of way from others. You were rejected, neglected, alienated, and left out in the cold on purpose. This is all by design, collective. Childhood trauma and banishment. This is what was done to you. And this is the reason why they also tried to demonically possess you. Okay? They also did some type of curse on you, collective. It's because you are a chosen one. It's because you are an earth angel. And the wickedness in high places, those in power want to try to prove, they want to flex their muscles and prove that they bigger and better than you. They hate anything that the gods, Elohim, created any damn way because they wasn't created in God's image. So this is the reason why they're targeting and attacking you. This is the reason why they're trying to stop and block your mission and your divine life purpose here on this earth. This is the reason why they have purposely delayed and stagnated and wasted the best years of your life, and they've done everything in their power to stop you, block you, prevent you, halt you from succeeding, progressing, or achieving at all in your life, collective. This is the reason why they abused you as a child the way they did, collective. This is the reason why you was abused. This is the reason why you were abandoned. This is the reason why you were orphaned. This is the reason why you were kidnapped or sold, collective, because you are a chosen one. You are an earth angel. You're one of the 144,000. You are a star seed. You were supposed to be successful, wealthy, elite long time ago, collective, but they prevented you. They prevented you from doing so, collective. Okay? The government is involved in what is going on, Spirit is saying. Okay? See, you was never supposed to wake up, collective. You was never supposed to know these things, collective. Okay, this is the reason why they purposely sent low vibrational people into your life to help you self-destruct. They wanted you to self-destruct, collective. They programmed you to be a prostitute. They programmed you to be a drug addict. They programmed you to be a drug dealer. They programmed you to be a gang member. They programmed you to be sexually promiscuous. They programmed all these things in you because that's what they wanted you to do. Okay, they even programmed, tried to program insanity in you, collective, so that you would suffer from mental illness, collective. Okay, they could have even tried to convince you was crazy when you wasn't all your life, collective. Okay, they tried to program these things in you, collective. This is the reason why they got people who are like purposely crossing your boundaries, purposely saying things and doing things to try to piss you off or something like that or what have you, so that you will snap, so that you will go off, so that you will do something irrational or something like that, to make you look belligerent, ignorant, narcissistic, to make you look like you're mentally ill or crazy in some type of way, collective, so they can slap some type of label on you, collective. Okay, they're doing all of these things on purpose. Yeah, look, the government and the secret societies are involved. These people who are in cult covens and secret society, they're teamed up, linked up with the government doing this to you. These people are all individuals who are chained to this devil here. Look, brainwashing. They have mind controlled you, collective. MK Ultra mind control, monarch programming. They got brain to computer interfaces now. They have AI mind control now. They have all kind of gadgets and spywares and demonic devices that they are using, collective, okay? On top of the witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, and voodoo, the hoodoo, the hexes, curses, and spells that they're doing as well, okay? Yeah. See, this is the reason why they had to do all of this to you as a child, collective. This is the reason why you suffer from childhood trauma, satanic ritual abuse. This is the reason why they banished you. This is the reason why they brainwashed you, collective. So they can keep you small, so they can keep you insignificant, okay? This is the reason why nobody ever taught you nothing growing up. This is the reason why any type of talent, skill, or ability that you had, it was overlooked. It was suppressed. Like you wasn't good enough. They purposely did things to even fuck with your intellect and your mind, so you wouldn't even excel academically in school. Because if you excelled academically in school, you would have gotten, you could have gotten grants and scholarships and all kinds of things, and going to college and got, degrees and better jobs and made more money and all these other kind of things, which would have opened other doors and avenues for you as well, collective. They stopped all those things. They blocked all those things, okay? This is the reason why these people are hell-bent on bullying you, collective. These people are your tormentors, okay? You're their scapegoat. You're their easy target. You're the black sheep. They're the flying monkeys, collective, okay? See? And they're mad. Look, health issues in the reverse. They're mad that you don't have the health issues is in the reverse, and insanity is in the reverse, collective. You don't have any health issues, collective. You don't have any mental illness, collective. Okay? I'm seeing secrets here. You could know these secrets, collective. They have a whole secret agenda against you to sacrifice you. You could have even exposed the secrets as to what they have done to you. These people owe you millions of dollars for what they have done to you. You technically are a multi-millionaire. But do you think the wealthy elites, the satanic powers that be, want to come off the money that it would cost in a civil suit to pay you for human experimentation, to pay you for the mind control that they done on you, to pay you for exploiting you sexually, to pay you for using you and abusing you, to pay you for invading and violating your human rights, your civil and your constitutional rights? To pay you for invading and violating your privacy? Do you know how many millions that is? That's what they owe you. See, even the devil owe you. Even Lucifer owe you for everything that these people have done to you. And you done fuck around and woke up and they wasn't ready. They've been shook up and scrambling ever since, trying to oppress you and silence you, plotting and planning and scheming on you. And because you are a chosen one, collective, they really don't have the authority to kill you. That's why you're still alive. So they've been using the methods that they have to make your life a living hell. Some of y'all was supposed to be rich and famous long time ago. Some of y'all were destined to be well known, to be a superstar. Some of y'all were supposed to be in the industry a long time ago. Some of you all, they even did things to suppress your talents, your skills, and your abilities, collective, to keep you from being great, to keep you from being seen, to keep you from being heard, to keep you from succeeding or excelling. They did those things on purpose, and guess what? They watched you your entire life. They watch you your entire life. There are persons in positions of authority who have abused their power. There are even people with fame and recognition, celebrity status, popular status, who have partook in abusing you, collective. Spirit is saying these people have done all kinds of illegal, unjust things to you, collective, from illegal surveillance to illegal technology to militarized operations militarized weapons, touchless torture weapons, illegal harassment, stalking, tracking, hacking, satanic ritual abuse, domestic terrorism, a hate crime has been committed against you, collective. These people are committing a hate crime against you. This is the definition of a hate crime. Spirit is saying. They also may want to cover up you being the victim of sexual assault, whether in your childhood or your adulthood. Okay? But this look, childhood trauma, brainwashing, sexual assault, banishment. This is the reason why these people have banished you, collective. To cover all these things up in the fact that they were involved in doing these things to you, okay? Yes, the government and even these secret societies are involved, collective. Yeah, look at this. Insanity is in the reverse. Health issues is in the reverse. Everything that they have done to you, collective, was supposed to drive you insane to the point of hysteria and mania and delusions and hallucinations. See, if you would have just been another statistic and ended up like this, they could have locked, institutionalized you, slapped a label on you, doped you up, did God knows what to you behind closed doors in the psych wards, and then just killed you when they got ready and said that, oh, you committed suicide. You don't know the reason why they keep targeting you and attacking you the way they have been, collective. That's another thing that if they had the authority to kill you, they would have killed you a long time ago. But they've been hell-bent on doing this spell work till you're trying to get you to kill yourself. Now you so big and bad, but you want the collective to kill themselves. I won't give you the satisfaction. You want that body, you got to get it yourself. Fuck you mean? But that's what they've been doing. They've been hell-bent. They've been using this spell work trying to conjure up bad things to happen in your life. Spell work to attack your appearance. Spell work to attack your job. Spell work to attack your finances, money, and resources. Spell work to attack your transportation, your car. Spell work to attack your home. Spell work to attack your relationships. Spell works to cause you illness. Spell work. This is the reason why you isolated, collective. They want you lonely. They want you depressed. They want you sad. They want you vulnerable. So you mean more inclined to snap, commit suicide, and different things like that, collective. Look, I told you magic. They're doing hella magic on you, collective. They've been doing hella magic on you. And this is not something that just started. Many of y'all been going through this for years upon years. For me, it's been a decade. But yeah, collective. So, there's an attempt to sacrifice you, collective. They're trying to sacrifice you. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on here, guys, okay? So Spirit just had me to come on here and just tell y'all all this or what have you. Because these things come to me so much, it's like, well, maybe I should tell the collective, because sometimes I'll be like, damn, bitch, like, you can't do all of this to one goddamn person. What, you gonna shoot them? You gonna burn the house up with them in it? You gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna, all these different things you're talking about doing. You ain't talking about doing to one goddamn person. So I'm like, maybe I need to share these things. Okay? Because somebody else could be going through this and they not aware. They don't know. Okay? But that's another thing too, guys. They want you paranoid. They want you scared. They want you afraid. Okay? And all that energy. But um, the most recent subliminal threats is to burn your house down, for you to lose everything and be homeless on the street, smack dead in the middle of winter time when it's cold and you have no help or no support. Okay? That's how wicked and twisted these people are. Okay? But also be careful of people who act like they're trying to get close to you, like they like you, trying to befriend you, trying to be involved in an intimate relationship with you, but they're all too fixated on your children and shit. They're predators. They don't really like you. They don't really love you. They don't really care about you. They're predators that's been sent in by the satanic powers that be. They're trying to get their hands on your child, trying to groom your child some more, mind control your child some more, brainwash your child some more, get close enough to your child to molest them and to rape them. Okay? But those have been the most recent threats. Okay? To eliminate you, collective, so they can get their hands on your child, so they can get their hands on some type of money that either belongs to you or your child or the both of y'all or what have you. Because you can't forget, wealth is here. Something's also being done from money. And whatever this is, they don't want you to have it, collective. Because they don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to come up. You know what I'm saying? You would actually do good things with the fuck wealth. You're not selfish. You're not evil with them. And they know you ain't selling out. They already tried that. They tried that when they first started targeting you, collective. Bribing you into selling out. To being part of the gang stalking group, the clique, the club, the group, the gang, the secret society and shit that they got. They already tried that. They already tried convincing you, thought you was going to be one of these sucker duck ass mothers around here that'll do anything for money and accept a large amount of money while you turn a blind eye and allow your children to be abused. Pimp your children out. Sell your children to the fucking government and goddamn industry so these motherfuckers can do what they want to do to them. While you run off into the sunset with a fucking bag. See, they already tried that. And you wasn't going. So they know they can't get over on you. So they want you gone because you know too much, collective. But don't get afraid, collective. As long as you got breath in your body, you need to speak up about these evil, wicked things that is being done to you. Because it's not just, it's unjust, it's unfair, it's unorthodox, it's illegal. These people are not righteous in the least bit. There's nothing that it is legal nor even biblical about what they're doing. For those of you who, Bible thumpers and religious. It's all illegal. It's all unjust. And fair? What's fair? These people will use you, abuse you, beat you, rape you, kill you, and tell you the fuck is fair. Did not slavery prove that to you all? Every goddamn day of fucking slavery. They did all those things to those people, and they told them it was fucking fair. They did it because they said they could. No matter how bad it was, how off it was, how evil it was, the same shit is going on right now the damn day. It's just been done in a different way. But you got us specialized people who are being specifically singled out to be targeted and attacked in this malicious, evil way. And every day it's a subliminal threat to kill you in some type of way. To kill your children in some type of way. because they want y'all to be sacrifices. They've threatened to institutionalize you. They've threatened to imprison you. They have threatened to burn your house down. They have threatened to make you homeless. They have threatened to stage gang-related situations, to have you shot. They have staged home invasion, subliminally alerted to home invasions where you will be assaulted, brutally assaulted, and raped while it's recorded, and they sit back and watch. Because that's another thing. Yeah, they want a snuff film created when you're taken out. Because the higher ups, you know, that's how they get their rocks off. Okay, they're sadists. Okay, they get turned on by watching the pain and the torture of other people. So they want it on camera. For all the wealthy elite to sit back and watch of you being brutalized and or murdered or assaulted in some type of way, you and your children. Those of you who are awake, who are aware, who are really in the know, you've probably been getting subliminal messages. Referring to your child as litter or rubbish. Referring to your child as sick, mentally ill, and crazy. You've also probably gotten the subliminals pertaining to your child being a prostitute, drug addict. This is what they want to turn your targeted child into, collective. Those of you who are not awake and aware, you probably haven't been getting those in-depth subliminals like that. That's how sick and twisted this shit is. Because I'm an empath, I can feel a lot of shit. I don't even have to be near a person to feel their energy. Even when people cloak and conceal themselves and they come into my dreams, they do the dream manipulations and they come into my dreams and what have you, I can feel their energy. I know when there's a certain celebrity that is present. I know when it's somebody in government that is present. I know when it's some bitch made ass fucking person and my fake phony fraudulent family or some random individual. I know I could just feel their energy. Whether I see them or not. And I get these subliminal messages in all kinds of ways. This sounds radical. This sounds unbelievable. Most people couldn't even fathom the thing that I'm saying actually happening in the real fucking world. But it's as real as me sitting here talking to you right now, collective. These things are really going on. It just goes on in the fucking shadows. And they roll out their cover stories and they stage it to make it seem like it's something else or is this or is that or what have you. But I'm telling you, matter of factly, I've been able to foresee futuristic things since I was a kid. No lie. This is the reason why I was chipped and implanted when I was a fucking kid. And they've been tracking and tracing me my entire life. They literally siphon things straight from my fucking mind. From the government to the industry. They've been using me, my ideals, and shit straight from my mind since I was a kid. Them bitches owe me mega millions, if not billions, for all the money that they made off of me. Not to mention all the money that they done stole from me that rightfully belonged to me. Not to mention all the money for every exploitive thing that they have done to me. Yeah, they don't want you to know I'm a multi-millionaire or I'm a child. Of what real bloodline I actually come from. This is the reason why I was purposely planted in poverty and hidden to blend in with the regulars, to make everybody, assume you're nothing, nobody from nowhere, or what have you. But it was so interesting. It's really it's sad and interesting, but kind of funny at the same time. I've never in my life, well, I actually have, okay, seen so many people. So if you ever seen people who go out of their way to try to prove to you that you're a nothing, that you're a nobody, oh, you're broke, you're ugly, you ain't got shit, you ain't got your life together, you're nobody, you don't have this, you don't have that, you're overweight, you're this, you're that, anything they can come up with to try to convince, it's like they try to convince you of what they feel about you. And they expect you to believe it about yourself and act accordingly. You understand what I'm saying? They go out their way to make you feel less than. This is the reason why they so desperately want you to have a low self-esteem, low confidence. They don't want you to love yourself. They don't want you to appreciate yourself. They don't want you to believe in yourself. They want you sad and depressed and stressed and dealing with anxiety and having sleepless nights. And they want you to torture yourself as much as they are torturing you. And they sit back and they watch and they get a kick out of it. But this was supposed to be a quick message, guys. That's what Spirit wanted me to relate to you all. Okay, because I'm like, it began to be so frequently in so many different things. I'm like, now wait a minute, chick. Now you can't do all these damn things to one damn person. You got to figure out what way you got umpteen different ways to kill a person that you said is sending subliminals to fuck about. Only one of them goddamn ways would actually kill a person. Is actually going to kill any one person that you were fucking talking about, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're not even talking about the same subliminal message. It would be one thing if you was just getting a subliminal message or what have you of like, you ever heard somebody say that they had a dream of like, them falling. You know those people that be like, oh my gosh, I seen snakes in my dream that ate me up, or I had a dream and I fell off a cliff and I kept falling and falling and falling, or people that be like they had a dream and they was drowning or something like that, or what have you. And some of those people who have dreams like that, it be a reoccurring dream. It be the same dream but a reoccurring dream they keep having over and over and over and over again, and it spook them and it fear them and it make them scared and panic and different things like that, or what have you. But when you got all these different subliminals that come into you, and these are not just subliminals. This is not something I just like fucking thought of. First of all, nobody sits around doodling their thumbs thinking up shit like this. Who the fuck want to think about the most evil, wicked, grotesque ways that, awful, painful ways that people could die tragically in some type of way? So, this is not some shit I'm just thinking of, making up randomly for no reason the fuck at all, or what have you. And these are not all things that always, come to me in my dreams. Some of these things come to me when I'm wide the hell awake. I could be watching something, listening to something, reading something. It doesn't matter when it is. I even have day visions, kind of like the same way like how people dream, but I can see things like in real times with my eyes wide open. Okay? And so I got to the point, I'm like, there's a whole bunch of different things now. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Bitch, make up your mind. You gonna institutionalize a person? You gonna trigger a person to kill themselves? You gonna imprison a person? And have wardens and CEOs and inmates in there fucking kill them and stage it like they killed themselves? Or you gonna have the gang members to kill them? Shoot them and kill them? Or you gonna burn the house down? Or you understand what I'm saying? Or you gonna cause a catastrophic accident and they're gonna die in a head-on collision or some horrible car accident or something like that, or what have you? Or they gonna go on a vacation trip to somewhere. That's another thing, guys. I've been seeing that as well. Some of y'all ain't never been on a vacation in your life. Okay? Some of you all I seen somebody coming into some money, like finally, like a targeted individual coming into some money and finally been able to take a vacation. Some of you out there, the targeting individuals, they are waiting on you to travel. Everybody's aware that you're a targeted individual, especially if you live in a small state. Everybody's aware that you're a targeted individual. So anything happens to you in your town, the people who closest to you would be looked at the fuck first. They've been waiting on you to travel, okay? Because if you travel somewhere, go on a vacation or a trip somewhere, it would be easy to have a complete stranger to kill you and do something to you and just make it seem like this person just vanished into thin air and they don't have a suspect, they don't have a clue, they don't have a fucking idea. Kind of like how they did that Brown University situation. You understand what I'm saying? Or kind of like how the John Bonet situation. They just had you to believe that some random ass stranger walked into them rich people's house, went up they goddamn stairs, took that baby out her bed, took her to the basement, sexually assaulted her, went in their kitchen, sat down, got their paper and their pen, wrote a ransom note for a child that they already the fuck killed, left, and all while everybody was in the house and heard and saw nothing, supposedly. You understand what I'm saying? This is the fuck they do. So I said, let me tell the collective this, okay? Because there's plenty of other targeted individuals out here, and not all targeted individuals is awake and aware to know what is going on. And some people who even is aware that they are targeted individuals and they're being treated unfairly and unjustly and things may not be awake to recognize these subliminal messages and different things when they see them, to know what they mean and that it's a threat towards them. Okay, y'all? So, y'all watch your surroundings and watch the company you keep, okay? Be careful of food poisonings, your food or your drinks being poisoned and different things like that. If you're a targeted individual, it's not even safe to eat out. Okay? Because they likely got somebody slipping something in your food and different things like that or what have you. Okay? Be careful about accepting gifts for somebody because a curse can be placed upon anything, even money. Any physical, tangible object, if like at all, a clothing garment, a whatnot, a pen, it could be, spell work can be placed on anything. Spell work could be rubbed on you just by an evil motherfucker that is cursing you to hug you, shake your hand. Spell work could be done on you just by a bitch giving you eye contact, looking you in the eye, and casting some type of spell on you right up under their breath while they smiling in your face, bitch. Spell, a person can curse you just by spitting at your feet right in front of you. It's a curse. Anytime a person spit, it's a sign of cursing. Yeah. Okay? So y'all be careful. Watch your surroundings and be careful of the company you keep or what have you. But don't live in fear. I'm not telling you any of this for y'all to live in fear. Okay? Because it is what it is, baby. It is what it is. And you ain't going nowhere until the Most High is ready for you to go. And when you ready to go on, and when the Most High ready for you to go on up to glory, baby, you ain't even got to worry about it. Okay? Because if living is this miserable, baby, when it is time for you to go, it ain't going to be nothing but a release of all the pain and suffering that you have endured. And it's the first time ever in life that you would have ever known freedom. Because we damn sure ain't got it here on planet Earth, and damn sure not in the United States. And this supposed to be the land of the fucking free, where ain't shit fucking free. Also, real quick, last thing, guys. For those of you who are single mothers, okay, maybe even single fathers, if you're a targeted individual and you're a single father and you're the sole provider, or the person that takes care of your children or what have you, but especially if you are a single mother, collective, okay? If you are a single mother and you are a targeted individual, and like I said, your child is a targeted individual as well, you probably noticed by certain things that has happened to them at the hands of other people throughout their life or what have you. But there's this thing. For all of you targeted individuals who are single mothers and you have children who are still underage right now, okay? There's this idea the subliminal that's out there that you ain't shit, you ain't nobody, nobody likes you, nobody loves you, nobody wants you, you got nothing, you are nothing, nobody left have anything for you, left anything for you, everything's for your child. Okay, yet both you and your child are both being attacked. Both you and your child are both being targeted. Okay, so that, that is out there as well, and that's supposed to make you feel bad and break down, and have that, oh, nobody loves me, nobody cares about me, or what have you. I've been mistreated all my life, I have nothing, nobody left anything for me. But somehow, especially with this whole money stuff and inheritances and wills and life insurance, oh, nobody left you nothing because you ain't shit, and nobody loves you, nobody cares about you. But this was left for your child, but we're also targeting and attacking your child because we don't want you or your child to have it. But yeah, by the way, bitch, nobody likes you, loves you, or cares about you, so ain't nobody left you to fuck nothing because you ain't shit, and you ain't never been shit, and we didn't always treated you like you ain't fucking shit. But this was left for your child, but we're trying to block either one of you from having it. You understand what I'm saying? And in that case, collective, is also the reason why they want to eliminate you, execute you, sacrifice you, okay? And get their hands on their child, because if there was any type of assets or money or anything that was left to your child, they want to be able to take that from your child and only wants to state claim on your child. They don't really love your child, care about your child, because as you can see, none of these people are in your life or in your child's life or do for your child at all. They want to get their hands on their assets or the monies or properties or whatever the hell it is, okay? They will still use and abuse your child, and they'll still pimp out your child to the government or the industry to allow them to do what they will with them, mind control them, brainwash them, groom them, SA them, and all this other kind of traffic them, and all this other kind of shit, things that you likely went through when you were young as well, because that's how that's how they came up off the back of you when you were younger, okay? They want to do the same thing to your daughter, if not worse, okay? But they want to straight up eliminate you, okay? Because you're older, okay? Nobody wants you. Y'all know, it's anything about the government, anything about the industry, the younger you are, the more they like you, okay? The easier you are to handle, the easier you are to abuse, the younger you are, okay? So, there's that as well. You're nothing, you nobody left anything for you. This is left for your daughter, but oh yeah, by the way, we're targeting you and your child too, type thing, okay? That's what's going on, but it's absurd. So you got family here, collective. You got family that is involved in doing these things to you, okay? Yeah. I'm seeing secret. Okay, something could be some type of secret within a family. Something could be significant to a secret family that maybe you are unaware of. The devil here. These people are chained to the devil. Okay, there's some type of secret. I feel like they're so evil, so wicked, so sinister, so demonic, so toxic. Okay, that the devil is all over as it relates to this family. And this is the reason why they want to create or cause this man-made disaster here, okay? There's some type of cover-up. They want to cause this man-made disaster and cover it up, collective. These people want some type of revenge on you, collective. And even in man-made disaster, you see these flames here. You see this plane blowing up in smoke and flames and shit here, collective. Okay? Yeah. There's also jealousy. These people want revenge on you, but these are people who are jealous of you. There's some type of jealousy, Spirit is saying. Okay? These people are jealous of you, envious of you, intimidated by you, or what the fuck ever. You got mind control here. These people have done mind control on you. They've allowed mind control to be done to you. Who the hell do you think is the originators, the operators of mind control? Do you think some random average Joe in the hood? Do you think do you think the neighborhood thug round the way doing mind control and shit on people? No. That shit is patented by your government. They're the ones doing that shit. So whoever got access to you as a child to put you under fucking mind control works for the government or the satanic powers that be in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There's something this family's trying to keep secret or hidden from you. And this is the reason why they're jealous of you. There's some type of jealousy here. And it has to do with wealth. These people want some type of revenge on you. But what my thing is how do you want revenge on somebody that ain't done nothing to you? I got people that I can name right now, collective, that I matter of factly know is working against me, and I've never even had an altercation with him. An argument, a disagreement, never done them no wrong, nothing. But they wholeheartedly working against me. It's set up. Look at this. Accomplice, partners in crime. There are a lot of accomplices and partners in crime. Okay? Yeah. And the reason why they want you dead, collective, is to cover up the abuse and the neglect that you have suffered, that you have endured at their hands. Okay? They have abused you, neglected you. They had you under mind control and everything. The government is trying to cover this up. Your family is trying to cover this up. That's what's going on here. Greed. Okay? Look at this. Money. It's all about money. Your family has been keeping some type of money hidden from you that was meant to be yours. Some of you was supposed to get a large lump sum of money. Some of you could be trust fund babies or anything like that. You could have been supposed to get some type of money when you turned 18. This family didn't tell you about it and hid it from you. Some of you, it may have been when you were 21, you were supposed to get it. Some of you, maybe when you was 30, you were supposed to hire it. Hell, look, greed, money. Remember the wealth card came out? This is the reason why they want you dead and gone, collective. Okay? Look, this is the reason why they want you dead and gone. Homicide. They're trying to murder you, collective. This is organized crime. Assassination. Assassination and homicide is the same thing. They want to assassinate you to cover up this abuse and neglect that you have endured. Because if they don't, the entire world is going to know and the government is going to have to pay you. But the world already know. And they're still vigorously attacking you. See, this is the reason why they don't want y'all to listen to people like me. This is the reason why they so vigorously shadow banning me. They won't let my videos, come up in the algorithms where I'll get a lot of viewers and different shit like that or what have you. Because they don't want y'all to know the truth. They want you to assume that I'm a nobody from nowhere. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm off my fucking rocker. I'm out my mind. This is how they set this shit up, bruh. This is how they set this shit up. Yeah. They want this shit hidden. They've been hiding shit hidden. They've been hiding things. They want to keep it hidden how they abused and neglected you. They want to keep it hidden how they had you under mind control all your life since you were a child into your adulthood, collective. Remember them cards that came out? Childhood trauma, brainwashing, sexual assault, banishment. These are all things that these people did to you, and the government is in on it. The secret societies are in on it. Your entire family is in on it. And as much as they want you to believe that you are nothing and nobody, remember how I told you they go out their way to make you feel stupid, to make you feel ugly, to make you feel dumb, to make it seem like you're not pretty enough, you're not talented enough, you're not skilled enough, to make you feel like you are nobody. Nobody likes you. Nobody's attracted to you. Nobody loves you. Nobody wants to be with you. You're not good enough to make it. You're not smart enough to succeed. Movie just came on. I swear to God on my life. Movie just came on called Inheritance. This is about an inheritance. This wealth card right here, this word right here at the top says inheritance. If I will swing this camera around, but you know how they be rolling the credits when a movie first come on or what have you. I just happen to look up and it say inheritance. They have been keeping things hidden. I just seen suicide. We went back in the deck. They've been trying to force you to suicide. They thought if they abused you enough, collective, that you would commit suicide. They knew for sure that you would tap out and you would give up by now. Yep. They're jealous about this is what they're jealous and envious about. This money. But guess what? Why would they be jealous and envious of you if it don't belong to you, collective? Why would they be so vigorously attacking you if this money don't belong to you? Because remember, you're nobody, you nothing. Ain't nobody left nothing for you. You ain't got nothing. You're a brokey. You're ugly. You know, all the little childish, grown, adult childish shit that they doing and saying about you. If it did not belong to you, collective. Now let's go back. Remember, this shit been being done to you since you were a child, collective. Before you was grown enough to suck and fuck on your own, to make your own child, collective. So what was the excuse for abusing you then if this money don't belong to you now? Huh? So they was just abusing you for GP just because the fuck then. Right? Missing. You are a missing person, collective. This money could be missing. They could have took it because of your greed. They could have been hiding this money from you. But missing is sitting here. This is sitting here with on jealousy or in secret here. There's some secret here about missing. Either this missing money or you are a missing person. Spirit say, listen to your intuition. I'm seeing intuition here. There's also some type of perversion. They've been hiding you. You could be hidden. They had you hidden, collective. This is also the reason why they mind controlled you when you was school age, collective, when you was in school, so you wouldn't excel academically. I don't know how many of y'all can remember back that far, but you remember how you were real smart and you made straight A's? Then all of a sudden it was just like they try to make you believe, you know what I'm saying? Some of you all, they could have tried to make it seem like that you had learning disabilities or something. All of a sudden out the blue, now you were smart as attacking. You was making straight A's or what have you. Now all of a sudden you got learning disabilities and different things like that or what have you. Sabotage you in school the older you got. You were hidden, collective, because you're a missing person, collective. I'm seeing perversion here. There's something about perversion. Maybe you were created by way of something perverse, so they didn't had you hidden. They didn't had you hidden all this time, collective. You was never supposed to know. Spirit, what else is going on? What else is going on? Something has been hidden and something has been, or you have been missing here. Okay, I'm telling you. Something about perversion. It came out again. I caught myself trying to put it back in the deck again. Something perverse being done to you as a child. Are you being used for some type of perversion? This is also the reason why they want to commit this homicide. This is also the reason why you were put under mind control. I'm seeing surveillance here. Okay? They have literally been monitoring you all your life, collective. I guarantee you, if you are resonating with this reading, collective, they are able to hear you and see you right now in the privacy of your own home, wherever you're at, collective. They have purposely kept you stuck, restricted, unable to move or get out of your situation on purpose. They would have blocked you if even if you had the education and the degree. This is the reason why so much has been blocked from you, collective. They probably would have they would have never allowed you to have some type of government job, collective. They would have never allowed you to become a celebrity and become rich and famous in a household name, collective. Because you would have been known and seen all over the world. In any of those positions, especially if you was in a higher rank government, or they would have never allowed you to be in those positions. This is the reason why they purposely did things. Probably, if who I'm speaking to, you probably didn't go to college, collective. And different things. You've been sabotaged in many different ways. This is all on purpose, collective. Something about you being hidden. Something about you being missing. Okay? And it has to do with something, some type of perversion when you were a child. Okay? And you were put under mind control, collective. This is the reason why these people want to, this is the reason why these people did mind control on you. Or either some type of perversion was done. I believe something happened to you. Because I'm seeing a healing here. Whatever this perverse stuff that happened to you, you was hurt severely from it at some point in time, and you was put either in some type of institution, hidden institution, hospital, or something to heal from it. You may have even needed reconstructive surgery down there or something like that. They've had you hidden ever since, female. You could be a feminine energy, collective. I'm seeing something about a home. There could be something about there could be money in a home. These people also committed some type of fraud, I'm seeing. These people belong to some type of cult, collective, as well. There's like a cult of individuals who are involved. I'm seeing celebrities. I'm seeing tunnels. Travel. Mountains. You could have been trafficked. It's going to be far-fetched and a lot of people's not going to believe it, but it's in this deck, okay? I even seen aliens at one point in time, and I'm seeing outer space here. Most of you are not, I swear to God, I just said that. I seen aliens, and then and I seen outer space, okay? This going to go over some of y'all's head. This going to go over some of y'all's head. Some of y'all could have been abducted. You could have been literally taken to another realm, another world, outer space, or something like that when you were a child. For something. It's going to go over your head. Y'all not going to believe that at all. Okay. There's something here. I feel like this money ties into this home here. Something about missing money in a home here. Spirit, what else? Yeah. Celebrity. So there's a celebrity that's tied into this in some type of way. Or somebody with some type of celebrity status, popular status. I'm also seeing justice here. Okay. Justice could tie into the government. Maybe a celebrity government official or something. You got celebrity injustice here. I'm seeing a serial killer here. This man-made disaster, this organized crime. These accomplices or partners in crime, they could even be trying to send a serial killer towards you, or like a serial killer was supposed to like take you out, kill you, like do, or something. You be the victim of a serial killer, unless these are serial killers who are involved in this, but I'm seeing serial killer here for whatever reason. Yeah. Something about dating. This is sitting here on man-made disaster with accomplices, partners in crime, organized crime. Remember me telling you about somebody coming into your life, they're acting like they like you, love you, want to be with you, but they really don't, and they're trying to get close to your child. This person is this serial killer. This person is a serial killer. I'm seeing dating, and I'm also seeing crime of passion. They've been trying to send somebody. They were planning to send somebody into your life to act like they are a lover. Okay, this person may even be deep undercover. And like act like they want to be in a serious committed relationship with you, even go as far as to marry you and different things like that, or what have you. I literally seen it. Like, y'all, I'm a visionary. I can see these things. Like, some of the things that I can see, I really don't want to see. It's that fucked up. They were planning to send a serial killer in to date you. This person was going to kill you in some type of way by way of crime of passion. This person was going to RAPE, viciously assault your child. Because child is also on here too. This is organized crime. I don't know if this person, I know this person is supposed to kill you in a crime of passion and assault your child. But I don't know if they're supposed to just assault your child and then traffic your child, or just assault your child until and then kill your child as well. Because they want your energy and they want your child's energy. I feel like they just want you dead and gone. But they really want your child's energy. See, the younger they are, the more pure they are. But a person still has their purity if they still have their virginity anyway. Okay? It's just these sick, twisted fucks like I'm young. Okay? Life insurance here. Somebody could have a fraudulent life insurance policy on you. I'm saying cover up, abuse, neglect, assassination, surveillance. Somebody even wants you. Remember I told you that they wanted a snuff film created? Yes. I'm seeing gift here, life insurance. This could tie into this inheritance, this wealth here. Somebody left you some type of inheritance. These people, I'm seeing egotism here. They're very egotistical. I'm telling you, collective, whoever you are, you've been being abused since you were a child. This is even what was done to you. Now they're still abusing you as an adult, and they're doing this to your child, collective. These people wants to go as far as sending in a deep undercover, sending you like a real spouse, what would seem like to you a real spouse or a partner, to marry you and then kill you in a crime of passion, sexually assault and sexually assault and kill your child, or sexually assault and then abduct your child. But this person is a serial killer. This person got bodies. This person has done this before. I'm seeing cult. These people could belong to some type of cult. Okay? I'm telling you, this shit gets gruesome. I'm seeing dismemberment here. Somebody wants somebody dismembered. Or like ripped to shreds. Like, this shit is sick. This shit is sick. I can't deal. These people belong to you. This family could belong to some type of cult. I'm seeing cult here, y'all. This is what they have been planning, collective. And so that's why Spirit just told me to come on here and tell everybody that's a targeted individual. Because y'all all need to hear this. Y'all all need to know this. Okay? Y'all ever seen that show, Million Ways to Die? It don't come on anymore, okay? But there are millions of ways where a person's to die. Okay? And more often than not, when tragic things happen, people just think that, oh, this was just some freak accident, incident. This was just some knee-jerk, situation that happened or what have you. You will be surprised. It's probably about Probably about 95% of the things that goes on in the world, it's staged, it's planned, it's orchestrated, it's organized. This is how they're able to predict things ahead of time. They're not such gurus. The only reason why they see all and fucking know all is because they're spying on everything and every fucking body. And the only reason why they can predict the goddamn thing, you understand what I'm saying? Not because they're gurus, not because they foresee the future or some shit like that. It's because they have planned it in advance. If a person tells you, 20 years from now, such and such going to be, such and such is going to be the president. You don't fucking know that. Only way for you to know that is if you set up some, arrange something, organize something for that to happen in that time. If somebody told you, oh, as somebody is a child, or before somebody's child is even born, oh, that person is going to be a prostitute. They're going to be crazy and they're going to be a prostitute and a drug addict when they get it. Now, this is now remind you, saying this about a child. How would you know that? Unless you plan on mind controlling them, brainwashing, doing something to them that would have them in that state of mind to be in that energy. Y'all, this shit is way deep. That rabbit hole goes way deep. You will be surprised. A lot of y'all think y'all feel the same certain ways y'all do, like what you like, feel the way you feel, do what you do because you're grown and you want to do it and that's what you like and that's what you want to do. You will be surprised as to how many of y'all's decisions, y'all thoughts, your energies, even everything is being controlled for you. It's being controlled. Even when it comes to relationships. A lot of y'all think, oh, the person you're in a relationship with, that was by chance, or you thought you just randomly bumped into somebody one day and that's how y'all met, and you just happened to go to school with such and such and you married your college sweetheart. It was prearranged, predetermined, already written, already said, already done. And so for some of y'all, this may be hard for y'all to believe, but I'm telling you. You done been trapped, collective. They done kept you trapped, stuck, restricted, on purpose, unable to move or get out of the situation, collective. They've been trying to force you to commit suicide, collective. They could have even tried to force your children to commit suicide. Did y'all know? Y'all ever seen those situations where it be these kids? They be like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, 13 years old, or some shit. Like real young ages. And they be like, they killed themselves. And most people be like, oh, that's so sad. And they'll usually come up with some cover story. Oh, they was being bullied at school. That child was triggered to kill themselves. That child was triggered to kill themselves. They was under mind control and they was triggered to kill themselves. They probably were being bullied at school because they were a target. But if you look more into the situation, their parents are fucking sellouts. Their parents are sellouts, and their parents also receive, which is also the reason why their parents receive some type of compensation or something after those kids died, okay? But ain't no way in hell no little bitty ass kid should be in the minds of wanting to kill themselves, or even knowing how. That young. And believe it or not, y'all, some of these things, I'm not even saying, oh, somebody went in there and strung them up and did this and that. No, some of these things, some situations could be like that, but some of these things, it be done by that actual person's hand. But they were mind control to do it. No bullshit. I'm telling you, true story. I believe they tried to do this shit to my daughter. When she was young, my daughter was like in elementary school then. I'm talking about like, shit, she was only like fucking... She probably was only like first or second grade then. No more than third grade. And I'm looking all around the house for her. And, usually in the evening after school and different things like that, she in her room, she playing, she watching her cartoons, different things like that, or what have you. And we had, like, upstairs, downstairs at the time. And so, I had been downstairs for a while. And so, I went up there to check on her, what have you. Because usually, you know what I'm saying, parents know, especially mothers, we can be at a distance and we hear our kids and we know exactly what's going on with. We can feel when something's wrong with them. Okay? And so it was one of them senses. And so I go up there to check on her, and she ain't in the room. She ain't in the bathroom. She ain't in any other room or anything like that or what have you. So I'm frantic. I'm looking all over the house like, what? I kid you not, I found my daughter in a closet. In her closet. And you know, most closets, there's no ventilation. There was no ventilation in that closet. So it's hot as the fuck in there. When I tell you my daughter was in there dripping sweat like a runaway fucking slave. She hadn't taken her stockings, her tights. Y'all, when I tell you it looked like a kiddie BDSM scene, it's what it looked like. She was in her fucking closet, hanging by her tights and little purses and different things, that it was different straps and different things like that or whatever, from an arm to the legs to that, and hanging off the rail, off the bars where you hang your clothes at on the thing. And I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell because I know goddamn hell well you didn't do this to your fucking self. Who the fuck then came up here and did this to you? Okay? I was about ready to kill my ex. I was gonna murder that bitch in that day. On that motherfucking day. If she hadn't did this shit. Okay? We're the only ones in the house. I'm like, why would you do this? I don't know. Like, why would you do, like, what made you do this? So, you know, she finally said that, you know, she had did it or whatever. Why would you do this? So it is fucking possible, bro. She was so fucking little then. Okay? But this is around the time where it was all kinds of weird ass shit going on. Like, during that time, I didn't know I was a targeted individual. I didn't know spell work and different things was being done. Spell work is being done. This is right around the same time. One time I found a satanic coin on my daughter's coin. It looked like it was big as a bulldog. It looked about this big. On one side it had a satanic pentagram on it, and on the other side it had some type of little writings around the thing and something on it. It was right on her floor. And I didn't know what it was until I picked it up, and my daughter had pica at the time. So I couldn't allow stuff like that around her. Pica is basically where a person will eat things that's inedible. For kids, it's usually like pencils, crayons, plastic, you know, usually toys, paper, their hair, shit like that or what have you. So I had to be really careful of the shit that was around her. So there ain't no loose coins. I'm just allowing your room on your floor. You don't got this shit because you know what I'm saying. I know you'll put it in your, you know, you could swallow it or something like that or what have you. Right in the floor, in the door of her room, I found that satanic pentagram. And from the moment the fuck I picked it up, that shit got on me. Shit went to hell in the handbasket after that. But I started noticing other things. My daughter's always been, her artistic thing is drawing. I knew when she started drawing different type of pictures and different things like that somebody was exposing something to her. Like literally brainwashing her with shit. She all of a sudden got to drawing, like, all of a sudden she got a really dark sense of humor. She started drawing like blood and guts and skulls and bones and like, you know, shit with eyes gouged out and blood and black eyes. It was just like, you know what I'm saying? Murder scenes and shit like that. Okay? Then it went from that to sexual pictures. Like animals with huge penises and shit. Okay? Or a huge long fucking tongue sticking out. Nothing but the tongue. Not the whole face. Nothing but the tongue. Slurping a fucking ice cream cone. And I'm like, oh, no. You done been exposed to this shit and I ain't fucking did it. Okay? I know what the fuck this is. I done been through shit myself. I know what the fuck this look like. You understand what I'm saying? Because see, when you that young, anything you do, anything you say is learned behavior. You either have seen it done or you would have been shown this shit. or you have seen this shit. You've seen it somewhere. Somebody have shown it to you, or you've seen it somewhere, or somebody exposed it to you in some type of way, or they have actually done it to you. You understand what I'm saying? When you're that young, you learn behavior. Somebody is doing this. Okay? And it was all kinds of things. And at that time, and then it was like, from there she used to draw these girls, like those Japanese looking girls. She still draw them to this day, to the Eucrestria looking girls, because she used to like My Little Ponies, and then it was like the Eucrestria. But she would draw these girls, man, and when I tell y'all, they have the most extravagant ass fucking ballroom looking gowns on, but I would notice from the waist up, they would be extra fucking sexy. I'm talking about, she was able to draw the whole bustier look so fucking well, with huge big old fucking breasts coming out of it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then it went to her taking a whole piece of paper and drawing what would look like almost like a money note, like a bill, like a note, like a money, or what have you. But it would be like 33333333333 comma 333333333 comma. I still got some of these drawings to this day. Other ones, it would be like 66666666666 comma 66666666666 comma, like, you know, like it would come out to millions of billions of fucking dollars and shit. I'm like, who the fuck is telling her, oh, I'm gonna give you all of this money and you're gonna have all these extravagant dresses and fancy attires, and, you know, exposing her to these, you know, these sexual and different things, but while at the same time, like, grooming you, mind controlling you, brainwashing you, doing spell work the fuck on you, because I done found the fucking spell work and shit, and then then finding you in this closet like this and shit. So, you know, now I'm wide the fuck away, because you fucking with me is one goddamn thing, bitch. Fucking with my baby is something else. I would lose my whole mind on the fuck purpose, bitch. No mental illness, mind control, or trigger the fuck required. I'm letting you know what the fuck it would be. I will turn into a deadly woman, bitch, and I'm not gonna run, I'm not gonna hide, and I'm gonna call the fucking feds to come tell them to get your stinking ass body off my face, and they can do whatever the fuck it is they got to fucking do, because I'm not gonna be hostile with them. I ain't gonna argue with them, run from them, no, none of that shit. I'm gonna catch them bodies, and I'm stand up like a grown ass woman, and take, you know, take whatever fucking lick I got to fucking get for doing such a fucking thing. Because I'm not going to play with you. About mine. Period. You got mail. That's a fact, Jack. Okay, so some of these things I'm telling y'all, because I'm matter of factly, and I swear to God on my life, I'd never come on here and make no shit like this up. And at the fucking time, her favorite show was Monster High. Okay, so at first I'm like, okay, that's it. Round them up, bitch. Round them up. I took every motherfucking Monster goddamn High, Monster any goddamn thing. I stopped even letting her watch motherfucking Scooby-Doo for a while. Because I had my daughter on all the throwback. Like, she had, you know, all the up-to-date everything. My daughter's so smart. She the only child. Okay, so when I tell y'all every fucking thing that is every fucking thing to ever fucking have, my daughter had at one point, she had hundreds of if not thousands of fucking movies, like DVDs and different shit like that, of every fucking cartoon character of whatever that you could fucking think of. Okay, but I got her on, you know, some of the old school cartoons that we came up on or what have you. So, you know what I'm saying? She likes Scooby-Doo's and Special Gadgets and Looney Tunes and you know, but you know, all of them that we came, Garfield and all of them we came up on, she actually liked those cartoons too, even the new ones and different things like that. And so one of the new ones was fucking Monster High. Bitch, I took every Monster High of everything that looked like it was fucking demonic. Might be the fuck demonic or casting a fucking spell on her. The fuck up out of there. Like, cause I had to begin the process of fucking deprogramming her. Okay? But even so, a whole bunch more shit kept on the fuck happening. And at this time, I'm not even aware that I'm a target individual. I hadn't even really just awakened all the way to fuck yet. But I'm still highly intuitive. And I always been highly intuitive and empathic and like in different things like this or what have you. So everything wasn't fucking registering. And so when things would happen, I would show my ex-girlfriend and different things like that, not knowing she in on the shit. She know exactly what's going on or what have you. And she was just brush it off like it was the fuck nothing. And I began to see more, years go by over the fucking years, I was seeing more and more shit that was being done. And even have involvement and in certain things or what have you. So then it wasn't until like, and I knew for sure, some shit hadn't been done to her. Because by now, you've been abused in some type of way, okay? Because it was by fourth grade. I think all of this was happening in first, second grade. Or between first and third grade or whatever, but by fourth grade, I'm noticing all the signs and symptoms. Third grade, fourth grade, I'm noticing even more signs and fucking symbolisms. Okay, now they got her. Like she's full blown under mind control. Between fourth and fifth grade, she was doing number 1 and number 2 on herself. While the fuck at school, she all of a sudden become deathly the fuck afraid of the fucking bathroom. Did not want to fucking go to the bathroom at all. Did not want to go in the bathroom. To use the bathroom or take a bath. I'm like, okay, yeah, some shit being done. Because my child was fucking potty trained by the time she was 1. Like, bitch, fuck you mean? You've been walking and talking and using the bathroom on your own all this goddamn time, and then, so now, any goddamn psychologist, you can say what you want to. You ain't got to believe me. You go and talk to any fucking therapist, and that's a classic fucking sign that abuse is going to fuck on. Which again, I'm not gonna fucking play with you. They was lining my child up then to fucking trap. They was gonna abduct her from fucking school, my nigga. And it was so trippy because the school that they was gonna abduct her from, not only is the children's hospital right across the street, but the freeway is right next to the motherfucking school. And on the back side and the other side of the fucking school is residential motherfucking neighborhood. And their playground is fucking open. They don't even have a fucking fence around it. It would be so fucking easy to abduct a child from there. Bitch, again, I'm not gonna fucking play with you. By then, I done had a whole fucking vision. I done had a whole fucking dream about her being abducted. And the day of, that I feel like it was supposed to fucking happen, never before. Where she didn't want to fucking go to school. I'm talking about kicking and screaming and crying, never the fuck before. So I'm like, okay, something's going on. And of course, I didn't tell my child this dream. And I'm like, why you don't go to school? When I tell you my child repeated verbatim what the fuck my dream was without me even telling her the fuck about it. About them abducting her. Taking her at lunchtime and taking her to a fucking cave, bitch. Hey, my nigga. This shit gets real, bruh. Don't think it's a game when it's really fucking not. When I shut that shit down, they knew then that I wasn't some sucker duck ass bitch in the fucking hood that'll do anything for money, including pimp her own motherfucking child out or turn a motherfucking blind eye while the fuck they get fucking groomed and the fuck abused and come the fuck up missing. And then you send out the black motherfucking Masons and the Eastern Stars and slide me a motherfucking check or hush motherfucking money. And the shit quietly the fuck disappear. Bitch, I'm not the fucking one. I make all these motherfuckers look ridiculous. We can take this shit all the way to the motherfucking Supreme Court, bitch. Stop playing with me about mine. Cause I'm gonna die about mine. That's for sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? No bullshit. But I said all that to say, these people are capable of doing all type of things. There's a lot of shit that they can fucking do remotely. They don't even need to be next to you. They don't even need to be by you. They still manipulate my daughter to this day. Say certain things, do certain things that's supposed to trigger me in a certain type of way. She do it all the time. This is the reason why you have to be awake and aware when you are a targeted individual. This is the reason why it is imperative, really and truly, for you to keep a sober mind. You don't need to be off no psychedelics. You don't need to be high. You can have, alcohol is perfectly legal, but don't drink to be drunken. To the point where you pass down and you don't know what the fuck is going on. Or some type of shit like that. It's okay for you to have a fucking alcoholic beverage. Okay? See, I used to smoke weed, but I don't even smoke no more. I stopped smoking cold turkey. I don't even smoke no more, bitch, because I need to be motherfucking, make sure I'm fully alert and fucking clear around here. I don't have anything against marijuana, but I stopped smoking cold turkey, just period. Even before then, I stopped smoking years before I even knew. I was going through an awakening at the time, but this was years before I even knew it. I was a targeted individual. But they would use that as a stimulant, like a psychedelic to invade and violate your mind more, especially if you're under mind control. If they're using mind control tactics on you, man, they can make, y'all be surprised the shit they can do, man. You'll be surprised the shit that they can do, okay? So, you a targeted individual, your child is being targeted too. You got to watch over yourself just like you got to watch over your child. Okay? Because these motherfuckers sick, twisted, and fucked up and perverse in all kinds of fucking ways, man. And they sadists. So they get off on the torture and the pain of the fuck ups. See, my mind is like a recorder. I don't forget shit. I just repeated all that shit to you verbatim in order. Because it ain't a lie. And I done told you before, it's how you know it ain't a lie. I've been waiting all these years, this whole motherfucking 10 years, this whole goddamn decade, 8 to 10 goddamn years, and these motherfuckers that I have known that they have targeted me. See, there's just the time that I have known that they was targeting me. Technically, I've been a target all my life. I just didn't find out about it until I started going through an awakening. Technically, on paper, I'm supposed to be 41 right now. But I could possibly be younger than what I actually am. But I was awakened when I was 30. You know what I'm saying? So technically, in that time, it's been 11 years. Because, see, they even profiling you well before they even flip the switch and make you aware that you are being targeted. See, when they flip the switch and make you aware that you were a targeted individual, this is to maximize their effects of what they're doing to you. At some point, they want you to know they following you. They watching you. That's when they have people to start mimicking you, dressing like you, repeating, talking loud enough for you to hear them. And they talking about things that you was talking about in private of your own home that nobody else should have heard and different shit like that. When they're using all the color codes and the symbolisms and this, that, and the other, what have you. They sensitize you to certain shit or what have you, so you'll know you when you see these certain things, you recognize that you are being targeted and attacked in a certain type of way, and they set this shit up like it's fucking mental illness, man. That's the reason why you got to have your wits the fuck about you. You have to be in your right mind, and you have to speak about these things logically. Okay? Because it don't matter what the fuck they set up. What they cannot the fuck deny is definitive motherfucking proof. In which is fact. That a person can prove is being the fuck done. Then you can't say, oh, it's all in your head or you done made it up. Every fucking thing I just told you is a motherfucking fact. And everything I done told you, I done document it. I have proof of, can show you matter of fact that it went on, that it happened. See, they want people too ignorant to pay attention, to be aware of certain things. They want people to give up and different things like that or what have you. Okay, y'all? That's what's going on here, though. That's what's going on here. Okay, y'all? These people are trying to sacrifice you, collective. They're trying to sacrifice you. There's some type of money or inheritance tied up in here. These people could even have some type of life insurance policy on you. Think that they're going to, now they exploited you for money while you was living, but they think that they're supposed to benefit off your life, or your death after they kill you as well. This is the reason why this cult has been trying to keep you trapped until your death, until they are able to sacrifice you, collective. Look, death, burial, dismemberment. This is what they want to fucking do to you. I'm not even making it up. I shuffled them cards and that's what the hell came out. And it's sad because it seems like once you are a target or a targeted individual, you'll always be a target. Because I never forget that from the day that I realized what was going on and figured out what it was exactly that was going on. See, because I didn't jump off a deep end. I began to study and to research and look things up and different things like that to figure out why is this happening? Why is this going on? To figure out what this and that and the third was. I got whole fucking binders of nothing but research of the things that was happening to me as it was the fuck happening to understand what the fuck it was. See, most people just lose their fucking mind. Okay? They act irrational in some type of way. They do something to hurt themselves or hurt others and get in trouble or something like that. I researched what the fuck was going on. Because, see, you got to experience this shit. You got to be going through. You have to go through this shit before you can even explain to somebody what the fuck is actually the fuck happening to you. And then it frustrates you, it pisses you off because by the time you do, then you surrounded about a bunch of motherfuckers who was gaslighting you and emotionally manipulating you, and then they treat you, you know what I'm saying? Like you some fool that just made something up out the blue for no apparent reason at all. You never done such a thing before in your life, but now all of a sudden it's in your head and you just made it the fuck up. You know, type shit. So collective, y'all need to, Spirit wanted me to let y'all need to be aware of what's going on, collective. They done tried every way. I'm seeing drugs and poisons here. Somebody could be trying to drug you or poison you, collective. Be careful of that. Be careful of that. They want you to stop speaking your truth in clarity. Stop speaking the truth in clarity. Okay? About what you know, about what you have endured, okay? And everything. But yeah, these people be profiling you well before you know that they even targeting you in the first place. They, you know what I'm saying? But those of us who have endured childhood trauma, endure satanic ritual abuse, those of us who were sold, who were kidnapped, who were abused, who were abandoned, and different things like that, or what have you, this is the reason why. That's the case in my situation. This is the reason why they want to shut, you know what I'm saying? And so they try to set you up to shut you up. Because them bitches know they need to pay like they fucking weigh. Every fucking thing they got belong to you. That's why they so desperately need to make you look crazy and out of your mind and delusional. And different things. So they can say, see, I told you something is wrong with that person. They're crazy. They're out of their mind. They're mentally ill. They need help. They set this shit up like that, collective. They set this shit up. There's somebody I'm talking to. You might be just like me, collective. You could have been sold when you were a child. Or somebody was sold when they were a child. Kidnapped, sold, trafficked, abused, abandoned. You went through satanic ritual abuse and you have been hidden, missing in action all this time. You technically been a target all your life. Others of you may have become a target when you awaken and you begin to speak some type of truth. Like if you are a truther or a whistleblower, or if you ever had any type of lawsuit against a major company, they usually set people up to be targeted and gain stocks and different things like that, or what have you. If you ever had any type of major discrepancies or something like that on a job or something like that, your jobs could set you up to be targeted and attacked and different things like that, or what have you. But many of us were technically being targeted, and some of us was even chipped and planted when we were children. endure satanic ritual abuse. We were assault, okay? And the perverse things that happened in our childhood was hidden and covered up. This is the reason why these people went crazy. From the moment we woke up, we weren't never supposed to wake up. We weren't never supposed to wake up. They thought we was going to die unaware. See, you are highly intuitive, collective. It's something about your intuition. You are the power supply. You know what I'm saying? This is the shit that these people have done to you, guys. Okay? But yeah, Spirit just wanted me to come on here and let y'all know. Okay? So y'all beware. Okay? Any of those things can happen. Watch your surroundings. They could be trying to trigger or brainwash the gang members. You ain't had no problem with nan gang members. You don't bother nan gang members. Nothing like that. To try to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all be surprised. They got crackheads and junkies and homeless people, thugs, gangsters, all kind of people in their fucking pocket. Send somebody through. The shooting kid. Send a fake lover in. They act like they love you and care about you. You think you in love. You think you done found the one. This person killed you. And abuse your child too. Okay? Make sure you turning off things or what have you. Watch things that you have on. Like, you know, you cooking and different things like that or what have you. Or what have you. Just watch things, okay? Maybe trying to cause some type of explosion in your house, some type of house fire or something like that or what have you, guys. Okay? Definitely watch traveling and different things like that, okay? Some of y'all, they waiting on y'all to travel. I was telling y'all about that earlier. I was seeing something. I keep seeing something about somebody traveling, maybe taking some type of trip, going on a cruise or going to some type of like beach resort or something like that or what have you, you and your children or something like that, and coming up missing, either coming up missing and being trafficked or coming up dead while on that trip. Okay? I've also seen certain things with things happening on certain modes of transportation, from planes and trains. Catastrophic things happening that would kill you while on those vessels if you try to travel somewhere. That's what those of you that I'm not speaking, you know, not necessarily everybody in the world. This was a direct message for those of us who are targeted individuals. Okay, these are the things that Spirit have been warning me of. These are the subliminals that I have been getting pertaining to the things that these people have been plotting and planning and scheming. And I don't know if like these people are having some type of meetings. I did see the meeting card, and they are just like, you know, throwing these ideas out here to do this, to try that, to try this, and different things like that. And every time they do, like I'm hearing the plots and the plans and different things like that. If something like that is going on, because it got to the point it was so many different things. I'm like, now hold up, you can't do all this to one damn person, bitch. Like, if you done made a conscientious decision, bitch, that you are a murderer and you gonna kill a person, you done decided one goddamn way you gonna kill them now. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't say that they gonna take a trip somewhere and you gonna blow up the damn plane and then turn around and be like, oh, you know, you gonna have them, trick them to go on a boat trip and throw them overboard, and then turn around and say, oh, the gangsters, the ominous little thug in the hood gonna walk down the street and then shoot and kill them, and then, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is a whole bunch of different ways for somebody to goddamn die. This is not all happening to one goddamn person. So this is when I began to put them together. I'm like, Spirit is just showing me all the different things either that these people are coming up with or that multiple different people are going to possibly going to hell through. That's why Spirit was like, just come on and tell the collective of people who are being targeted, okay? But I've been persistently seeing the fire, especially if you are a water sign. If you are a water sign, they're trying to destroy you by fire. They're using both fire and air to attack you. So you likely have fire signs and air signs that have been viciously attacking you throughout this entire time that you have been targeted. It's not to say that other people aren't involved, like earth signs or other water signs and different things like that or what have you. But yeah, I've been seeing the fire for a long time. That is something that they've been using for a while. Some type of house fire or explosion in your home or something like that, collective. But the reason why, one of the main reasons why they want you gone so bad, collective, is because you are awake and you are aware. You know basically you know the truth of what they have done to you. You know the truth, just like the things that I just explained to you, of what they have done to your child. And they're trying to keep it hidden. They're trying to keep it covered up, collective. There's also a situation with some type of money. This money either belongs to you, was left to you, or either it was left to your child, or it was left for the both of you all. But they don't want y'all to have it. Okay? So you got family at the bottom of this deck, or at the top of this deck, and you got ritual sacrifice at the top of this deck. Your family is trying to make you a human sacrifice, collective. A blood sacrifice. And this is the things that's going on. These people are trying to bury, trying to cover up, trying to keep hidden what they have done to you. And whoever I'm speaking to now, collective, you are somebody who they have been abusing since you were a child. And if the matter of fact truth came out about it all, it would be the downfall of the government, the industry, and some more shit. It'd be a whole bunch of fucking people that would not have their position, titles, or roles no goddamn more. That shit is a lawsuit to the likes of which they ain't never seen before. A civil suit to the likes of which they ain't never seen before. Because they owe you the fuck millions. And I don't mean in increments, bitch. Because they didn't abuse you in motherfucking increments. I mean full motherfucking payment up fucking front. Of everything they fucking owe you. But guess what? Money can't buy you love, collective. Money can't buy you support, collective. Money can't buy you family or friends. Confidants. A spouse, a partner. Money can't buy you anything. Money can't buy you nothing but material shit. So no amount of money could pay for what they have done to you. It can't get you your best years of your life back, your time back, your energy back. It can't get them scars back. See, many of us, we have healed from the bruises that was left from the licks that we took. But see, the bruises on the inside, them the type of bruises that don't never heal. That's the kind of pain that don't never heal. It takes something else from a higher power to help you get through that. To help you heal that. But it's a bruise that's forever there because you will never forget. See, many of us got scars on. I got a dash on my forehead right now from forehead being busted open. One of my eyes lazy right now from my eye being blackened. Got a cut above on my the lid of my eyes right now from it being cut open. Got marks on my legs right now from fucking abuse. Arms and different shit dropped on you. All kinds of shit. Beatings and different shit that you done fucking took. All kind of shit, collective. See, some of our scrapes and scars and bruises have healed, but the signs of it is still there. Even on the inside. Those of you who were abused as a child, whether you have reconstructive surgery to fuck or not, it shifted things on the inside of you. Whether you can remember the abuse or not. Anyway, guys, that's the message. Y'all watch your surroundings, okay? Watch the company you keep, okay? Yeah, I am. I'll say that for another day. Y'all watch your surroundings and watch the company you keep. I seen something about special intelligence and different things like that. But your family, this fake, phony, fraudulent family, trying to ritualistically sacrifice you, collective. They're trying to make you a human blood sacrifice, collective, and think that they sitting back waiting on some type of big payday from spilling your blood or your child's blood, collective. That's what's going on here. So y'all just beware, okay? Don't live in fear, but be aware and prepared and on guard for anything. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank you all for watching. For those of you who would like to contact me, follow me, or make a modest contribution for the growth of the channel, you can find all of that information in the description box below, guys. As always, y'all take care of yourself, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places. There is evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch surroundings in the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared. Because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Until the next time, guys, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God. Real quick side note, guys, there was another thing I forgot to tell you all, okay? There's somebody from your past, okay? Whether this person, whether a lover, like a lover of some kind from your past, that the powers that be was planning to use. This person was actually supposed to kill you, okay? And they didn't, okay? This person is a sellout. This person is under under the control of the powers that be. What most of y'all don't know is that technically the gang stalkers, the same technology they use to send you the voice to skull and fuck this shit like that is the same way that they communicate with the gang stalkers and different things like that as well, guys, okay? And many of them are targets that have been targets their damn self as well. But they are in the cults, the covens, the secret societies and shit. They still out some shit. They into the devil worship and different shit like that. I even seen something where somebody that you know, collective, that this person could have been a lover, friends with benefits, so whoever the fuck they were to you, okay? An ex of yours or something like that, or what have you, being triggered to come and like shoot and kill you or something. Like this person popping back up and shooting and killing you. I seen that. But y'all be careful, okay? Of shootings, of fires, of drownings, of even also catastrophic disastrous weather. Okay? Disastrous things happening to your home and different things like that with you in it. Okay, all those things, collective. Okay, all those things. Be careful of new friends, especially new lovers. There's something specific about lovers, and I think this is one of the main tactics that the powers that be want to use, okay? They have set back profiling you, thinking they know what you like, what you're attracted to, and they're trying to send that in to you, okay? Somebody that's going to spoil you and pamper you and provide and take care of you, and you, whoever this person is I feel like they've been told to basically make you feel like you ain't never had somebody like them before. To make you feel like this is a blessing. Finally, this is a blessing from God. The love of your life has come, or something like that, or what have you. This person is been sent to kill. Is a serial killer and has killed before, and this person is sent to kill you. This person is also a predator that they are sending to prey on your child. Okay. So yeah, y'all just be aware, okay? But that's what's going on, guys. Also, catastrophic accidents, incidents, okay? Be careful while you're driving and different things. Even be careful if you're riding with other people and different things like that, or what have you guys. Or even be careful if you're taking any, public modes of transportation. You know what I'm saying? Some things you just can't do anything about, but it's good to be aware that, be on alert of anything happening, okay? Especially if you're getting on a plane or a train or even a bus, okay? Anything can happen, okay? But yeah, Spirit wanted me to let y'all know these are all the signs and the symbolisms and the messages that I've been getting, the things that I've been seeing of, these threats, these targeted attacks, on people who are targeted individuals, okay? Even somebody like shanking you, almost like shanking you in some type of way, like, you know what I'm saying, you somewhere, walking somewhere, what have you, and somebody like stabbing you real quick multiple times and different things like that. And y'all be careful, be the fuck careful, man, okay? Till the next time, y'all. Peace.